critics, I get hello. I started this gangster shit, and it's the
Hey, if you're new here but enjoying the content, please take a minute to hit that subscribe button and join us. Thank you. All right, come on in, female film critics. Make yourself at home. This is Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and I will be your safe space today. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. In case you didn't know, I'm a 26-year veteran of the comic book industry. World's most charming, elegant, eloquent, that's what people tell me, and yet humble because I've let none of it go to my head. Man, great big Star Wars fan and a trusted member of the media, not unlike Kyle Smith here, who is currently writing for the National Review, which is William F. Buckley's old magazine before he ascended to his reward, and now it is a website full of erudite articles with a conservative bent. This one, a little bit smug, we're snickering a little bit with this title, Kyle. Do female film critics need a safe space? They might at this point. So in case you didn't know, today is Thursday, March 7th. This is Game Day Eve. Tomorrow is the day that Captain Marvel will open up to worldwide audiences. You can go see Captain Marvel maybe at 11 in the morning if you want to. You can sit down and you can watch Goose the Cat, and you can come away with your own impression. Now, for 2 months, feminists and SJWs have been talking about Captain Marvel, that it is going to be the greatest, most incredible female empowerment movie ever made. And they were able to keep up that illusion until just 2 days ago when the review embargo was dropped. It was lifted or dropped. It means the same thing, but it's an well, all right. And people were able to actually talk about how they felt about this movie, and the reviews weren't that good. I mean, there were some that were just like, "Yay, Ghost!" There were others that were just like, "I don't know. I came away kind of cold. Am I supposed to care about Captain Marvel? Am I supposed to really care about this character? I don't. I don't find her empathetic. I don't find her interesting. I'm bored by her. She handled every problem with the 'I can handle this' smirk, and I just wasn't interested in it." That is correct. That is because this is a Mary Sue character. Let me explain all of this. For those of you who don't understand why female film critics might need a safe space right now, female film critics are now dealing with the fact that most normal critics, at this point, most people who are normal, not ideologically bent towards feminism, have responded to this movie by saying, wait a second, this character sucks. Why does she even exist? Why is she here? Why is there a movie about her? I'm here to answer that question. Captain Marvel exists right now in a prominent space in comics and in the MCU because Marvel Comics was completely taken over by social justice warrior leftists who started to try to make changes to display more representation and inclusion in their comics. And instead of creating new characters, most of what they did was to go back and eliminate the beloved white male characters that were created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, and replace them with two-dimensional, flat Mary Sue versions without any of the pathos, without any of the drama, without any of the interest. They killed Bruce Banner, replaced him with the little Asian kid. They killed Tony Stark and replaced him. He was Iron Man. Replaced him with a black teenage girl. In your face, incels. They made Captain America into a Nazi. Replaced him with a black guy. All of these things that were probably meant. Oh, Thor became a woman. Thor is now a woman. All of these things were meant to kind of annoy people. Marvel Comics has an attitude that an angry audience is an engaged audience. Well, how's that going for you right now, fellas? Now, they needed a standalone character, a female character, kind of like DC's got Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a tentpole. She's a flagship character. She doesn't need to be in the Justice League. She can handle her own series. Everybody knows who Wonder Woman is. She's unconnected, really, to anything else. Now, Marvel Comics doesn't have a character like that. Isn't that weird? Marvel Comics has tons of female characters, but they're all sort of like, tag-alongs, and for the most part, they're in other people's books. Like Sue Storm is in the Fantastic Four. She's not really a standalone character, even though she's immensely powerful and very interesting. Jean Grey, part of the X-Men. Rogue, part of the X-Men. Scarlet Witch, a great character created by Stan Lee, by the way, and Jack Kirby. Part of the Avengers. Not really. There aren't characters. There isn't a Wonder Woman. So they got busy and they dug through all of their characters, and they found Carol Danvers, who was Ms. Marvel in the 70s. They redubbed her Captain Marvel, and decided to push her forward as their flagship character. After all, she's Captain Marvel in Marvel Comics. The problem is she is, again, a Mary Sue character. She is all about female empowerment. She is a reflection of SJW goals rather than an attempt to actually create a convincing, endearing, and thus enduring character. Why? What makes her that way? She has no personality except commanding, in charge, female superhero leader. That is her personality. She has zero flaws. We don't know. She has no character traits, really. And she's overpowered. She can do anything. She's the most powerful character in the Marvel Universe now. This is a reflection of SJW desire for power. That is what they want. That's what they think makes a good character. It is what they want in their own personal lives, ultimate power. And so when they create a character, they think that a good character means an overpowered character. Now, people are reacting to this movie with revulsion and boredom, revulsion at the worst, boredom at the best, and then, of course, SJWs who are cheerleading this character are hoping that this will empower women. I don't understand this SJW belief that superheroes can empower people. I don't think that is really the case. I think they can inspire people. I think they can entertain people. But I'm not sure that a female superhero can actually make a housewife suddenly, realize that she was always meant to jump out of helicopters and fight Al-Qaeda. I'm not sure that's, well, maybe it does. I'm not sure. But in any case, I'm not sure that is what these comic book characters should be doing or are meant to do. All right, so that's just my opinion. But female film critics, at this point, over at the Mary Sue website, can you believe it? They have a website called the Mary Sue, in tribute to this weird phenomenon where SJWs are incapable of creating convincing and beloved characters. They actually named their website after that. And they call us incel trolls. Some media women cry foul as male critics find fault with Captain Marvel. Social media has been buzzing this week with anger and anguish about the gender breakdown of critics of the new movie Captain Marvel. Most are men. That is true. 2/3 of the people who called this movie garbage are men. The other 1/3 were women. That is I don't know if that's a representative sampling of critics, but it is a fact. There's an excellent reason for this. Most movie critics are men. Okay, so there you go. There's an excellent reason for that. Men are much more willing publicly to express opinions than women. There's a natural experiment on the matter, which is the letters page of newspapers. Anyone can write a letter to the editor. There are no barriers to entry. The vast majority of those who do are incels. I mean males, not incels necessarily. Well, they might be. I don't know. All the negative reviews for the Captain Marvel are for men, declared a tweet from the feminerd site The Mary Sue. This assertion can be easily disproven, and it immediately was, as helpful readers appended to that ridiculous claim excerpts from negative notices by Stephanie Zacharek of Time, Mara Reinstein of Us, Kristen Lopez of Culturess, and Lindsay Baer of the Associated Press, and also Laura Clifford of Reeling Reviews, etc. The story linked by the tweet hedges a bit with the headline, Captain Marvel is fun, and most of the negative reviews, most the sick, garbage tier. Mary Sue, good for you for calling out the Mary Sue and its garbage tierness. Most of the negative reviews are written by men. Shocking. Before going on to state in the body of the story, it is telling that every negative review of the movie was written by a man. A bit of a waffer, this Mary Sue person. Somewhat of a flibberty gibbet. Kyle Smith, you are my new best friend. Thank you for using great vocabulary words to insult people. I'm for that too. I like to call people ding-dongs, ding-a-lings, and wackadoos. You're calling them flibberty gibbets, and that is why we are definitely pals. Another popular tweet continued with the androgen shaming. I'm so excited to finally see Marvel's first women superhero movie. I'm less excited about the fact that many of the biggest publications are having men write their Captain Marvel reviews. Want proof? Here's a thread of Captain Marvel reviews written by men. # Women's History Month. Writer Alyssa Klein posts links to 17 reviews written by men for major publications, complaining along the way that a few of these hardly even mention the words woman and women. This is the kind of person who sees Batman and wants to know why so many readers fail to point out that the title character is a man in a bat costume. Klein, who describes herself as a film journalist in her bio, pleads, if you're a publication or editor reading this thread, I hope you'll challenge yourself to commission women to write your Captain Marvel reviews. I wonder if there is any female writer in particular she would like to see given more commissions. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm not quite sure why this is important to women. I mean, either this is a movie that can be judged on the merits of its moviehood, or it is a piece of flim-flam propaganda, which can only be, criticized by members of its religion, feminism. And I'm not sure how this is helpful criticism. Mary Sue, I'm not sure how it's helpful criticism to only have people who subscribe to Scientology criticize Scientology. Indeed. The New York Times, the first publication to incur Klein's damnation for assigning a man to review Captain Marvel, has 2 lead film critics, 1 man and 1 woman. The Times does not appear to have a policy of assigning female-centric films to Manola Dargis. People have great names these days. And male-centric films to A.O. Scott, because, this is great, this is important, because that would be stupid. There it is, right there. Mary Sue, there's your answer. All of everything that you want would be stupid, and I agree. Critics review all sorts of material by and about people who don't necessarily match their demographics. Quality is quality. Critics can, or at least should, be able to recognize it regardless of whether they have a Y chromosome. Thank you. That's pretty much what I just... Me and Kyle, man. I'm telling you. Where does Klein's logic lead? Should culture be a Victorian dinner party? Yes. At which the men and women separate. Well, the men smoking cigars and talking politics? Yes. While the ladies settle in a separate area to discuss lady issues. If a man's opinion holds no value in women's spheres of influence, maybe women should butt out when the discussion turns to sectors led by men. These are fascinating concepts, and I'm not sure that I got to say, I don't know. I'm becoming convinced. When it comes to capitalism, maybe all female social workers and school teachers should zip their lips, while the male stockbrokers and hedge fund managers decide matters. Wow, this is brilliant. That is indeed what the Mary Sue is suggesting. If turnabout would be fair play. This wouldn't be very democratic, but the world of blockbuster filmmaking is necessarily centered on the demos. Certain of the people involved in making such films seem to not understand the point. One of these is Brie Larson, the star of Captain Marvel. Last year, Larson opined, quote, I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work for him about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him. I want to know what it meant to women of color, to biracial women, to teen women of color, to teens that are biracial. A Wrinkle in Time cost well over $100 million to make and distribute. I doubt that Walt Disney Company expected to turn a profit by selling tickets exclusively to biracial teen girls any more than MGM's marketing plan for The Wizard of Oz involved attracting only teen girls, scarecrows, and talking lions and metallic woodcutters. That's true. I mean, this idea that, again, this is where the road of representation leads. If everything is about representation and seeing yourself on the screen, hey, SJWs, stay home, replace your television with a mirror, and leave the rest of us the F alone. I mean, either tell a good story that everyone can relate to, or at least understand or broaden their minds, or get out of the business, get out of the entertainment business altogether. You have this very weird idea of nurturing people based on their shallow surface traits with entertainment, and we must put a stop to it. We must. In any case, yeah, these people, again, let's I guess this is the last paragraph here. Should A Wrinkle in Time be afforded a safe space in which only those deemed most demographically likely to praise the film would be invited to write about it? To me, that sounds closer to publicity than criticism, of course. Should Captain Marvel be reviewed only by women, or should only reviews by women be credited? Perhaps distaff Rotten Tomatoes will spring up to shield delicate feminist readers from the reviews of any nasty boys out there, and to provide female film critics a walled garden free of competition from the world's males. That sounds awfully overprotective and patronizing. It certainly doesn't sound like the view of someone who thinks women are as able as men when it comes to reviewing a film. It's a bit like offering a female military recruits twice as much time to complete the 2-mile run. For a movie built around the concept of Superwoman, who kicks butt more vigorously than any man and asks for no special favors from anyone, that would appear to be an ironic position. Thank you, Kyle. That is exactly true. Women, if you're so empowered, deal with the fact that men are in your space, and just like we're dealing that you are in our spaces. And just, I don't know, learn to love the bomb, which is, of course, Captain Marvel. Now, people are telling me, again, that this movie is going to make $125 million in the box office. If it does, I would tribute that to the incredible work by the MCU and Kevin Feige, upon which this platform was built. All of their hard work, all of these amazing movies that were created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby over the course of 55 years. Are now, is it 50? Are we at 65 years now? Let me think about this. I think we're at 65 years since 1961. No, it's 50. I don't know. I can't do any math, guys. I'm really bad at math. But in any case, since 1961, all of this hard work, all of these characters that have endured, because Stan Lee was a very unique genius who understood how to create characters that people can relate to, love, take into their hearts, and want to know more about. Have provided this platform for this ridiculously bland Mary Sue character to squat in and presume to be more powerful than, more interesting than, and the savior of these great characters. Now, people are going to respond to that in negative ways. That's what these reviews are reflecting. And Captain Marvel will reap the rewards, at least in the first movie, of people's benefit of a doubt. Alright, so hey everyone, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button, please. That really helps with the algorithm. Take a minute to do that, and also take a minute to hit that subscribe button. Join our family. Ring the bell for notifications. You don't want to miss any live streams. You'll be alerted to all the videos that way. You'll know exactly when a new video hits. And yeah, I'm excited about having you here, and I hope you enjoy future videos, because they're coming. Lots of them. Thanks everyone. See you again soon. Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on the live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.